Hello, this is Thomas Eitza from Eitza Premium Assortments. How will you restructurize and cleanse the chlorine and the heavy metals from your water? What's the problem with tap water? Well, first of all, natural water as found in water springs, in the mountains, in lakes, have an innate hexagonal structure. It is the same structure that the water inside our bodies have. So we need to find a way to recrystallize the water to create these chains, these hexagonal chains, so the water is easily absorbed. This requires this change of transforming tap water to crystallized water in the body requires ions that drain you from your energy. So how can you energize and cleanse your water? The problem is, as I said, tap water. Many countries recycle tap water, with much of the waste product still remaining after it's been recycled, especially in London. Mostly all water nowadays is radiated, which destroys the positive bacteria and the innate hexagonal, octagonal crystalline structure. Now, Masaru Emoto, the scientists, and others like Thomas Joseph Brown and Harry Rhodes and Bill Jenkins, the late radio host, TV radio host, celebrity, and has shown and proven scientifically that water has an innate crystalline structure. When drinking crystallized water, the water gets ionized. The body doesn't have to use ions to transform the water to bodily fluids. It also gives the water antibiotic properties, as well as removing chlorine and heavy metal in the case of using etheric transformation of water. Now, there are many ways of removing chlorine in water, which we covered in the previous video. We have mica, which you can see here. This is mica, a mineral. This removes chlorine, but has to be recycled. It doesn't work forever. You have coral algae. Viva Top is a brand, but that has to be recycled and only works for 1 liter. After that you have excuse me, after that you have to throw it away. Other ways of restructuring water, one that has been very popular since the 70s, the Bill Jenkins show, is of course adding crystals, because crystals restructurize, well, the hexagonal, octagonal structure of water. So the water becomes more like lake water or river water. But this does not compare to our modern advancements through slim spurling and the discovery of the Shungite mineral in Karnelia, Russia. Shungite, scientifically proven to remove chlorine and toxins, even heavy metals in water, also giving the water negative ions and antibiotic properties. So, of course, Shungite is a necessity. As you see, I add Shungite to the water. Secondly, the Japanese doctor Masaru Emoto wrote love. You can find his videos online on water bottles, then instantly froze it, finding great results in taste, both in food and water, also results regarding the breakdown, the preservation of food, depending on what words and phrases were spoken or written. So here we're talking interdimensional etheric Tesla science. Multidimensional physics is the true name of it. So, Shungite, writing love, and last but not least, Slim Sperling's discovery of the Tensor ring. Taped on with some tape. This is 144 cubit, the same cubit, the length they used when constructing the Pyramid of Giza. A sacred cubit length of sacred geometry known to mankind and given to us by God for the use of enhancing and transmuting, really just translating, funneling the all-permeating source field. Some call it the Great Spirit, the Holy Ghost, the Ether, Chi Prana Vril Orgon, Mana. It has many words. Slim Sperling's 26.2 centimeter twisted 2mm wire, just taped on, has a scientifically proven effect of nullifying chlorine in water. So combine Shungite, and you will need Shungite that are of the particle size that you can put into a plastic bottle. Tensor rings, number 2. Some love, write love on it, like Masaru Emoto scientifically has proven. And also you could of course add some regular crystals. Here we have citrine quartz, amethyst quartz, regular quartz in huge quantities, some more citrine quartz, and of course let me just let you enjoy this. Look at all of this. I wish the lighting was better. Three dragon eggs and in a broken heart. So yeah, you could also of course use the 144 hertz tensor ring to cleanse toxins in food, and particularly drugs, like for instance poached tobacco here, which I cure with my vortex field 5-layered powdered and shaving Orgonite puck. So that is the easy way to keep your body healthy and prevent having the body use negative ions to change the tap water into water that is actual body fluid. Shungite, tensor rings, you might need some crystals. You want maybe to draw a heart, take a heart sticker or something like that, and believe me, you'll feel a great change. The problem is, however, that this removes all chlorine, which means there will be algae growing inside. Well, Pasteur was wrong and Reich is right, so there will be no bad bacteria because the source field, the ether, is built upon the principle of health, life, and reproduction. So, even still, it has to be discarded after a while. 3 months I used this before the algae overgrowth makes me want to change it. And that is why I don't use glass bottles, because I use glass bottles for my cherry juice. And if I were to take out all the Shungite rocks from a glass bottle, I would have sometimes probably to crack the entire bottle. So I just saw on the top of a plastic bottle instead. It's very useful. Structured water. Research Thomas Joseph Brown and Masaru Emoto, Japanese scientists. Listen to the radio host Bill Jenkins. Other ways to restructurize water into its natural crystalline structure that is easily absorbed and available immediately for the body is, of course, a water structure, like a vortex generator, where you put neodymium magnets polarizing each other around a basic vortexer, like a spinner, blender. That is one way to enhance the crystalline structure of the water. Thank you. Many commercial, expensive tools for healthy water and longevity, but my methods, ISO solutions, here for you, much cheaper, changing the world, one household at a time. Hope you enjoyed my video. Hope you subscribe. Hope you liked my little turtle here on the crystal seashore of citrine crystals. Alright. Well, there we have a dolphin and a swan. Ha. And look at that amazing fluorite crystal ball. Regarding crystals, I should mention that amethyst is a natural healer, a very great crystal. And fluorite, if you get fluorite that is both green and purple, it is very benign for cleansing negative energy, as is this shadow quartz, which you see that I charge, sun charge, every day. Alright. And here is my wand, my staff. I got this from a tree elf. That's the hand of God pointing with the Lord's Prayer. Fader vår, du som är i himmelen. Divine ward against baddies. Just like crystals, made by God, given by God. And of course, my Orgonite. How to make the world's best Orgonite, which you can buy online. This will be enough for now. Hansa Fatel is the best of the cheapest beer in Norway. Cheers. And I'm selling my PlayStation.